promise, church, that if you will open up, I will come in. Amen. And what?
And sup with him.
And I'm going to sup with you. That's a blessing. You know, people say, I want to dine with the master.
Yes.
Amen. I want to dine with the master. He says, I'll come in if you open up now. That means the door of your mind. Amen. In your heart. I'm knocking at the heart. When you hear the preaching of the gospel, it will open your eyes to what is.
Yes.
Amen.
Amen.
I'm standing at the door and I'm not. If any man hears my voice and open the door, I will come into him and will sup with him and he with me.
Amen.
Ha. What a blessing.
Yes.
To be able to sit down and dine with the master.
Yes.
Read.
To him that overcometh.
Now to him that overcometh. See, you've got to overcome the trials and the tribulations of life. The difficulties and the things that come against you, must overcome these things. To him that overcometh will I grant to sit with me in my throne. Read.
Even as I also overcame.
You see that? Though he were his son, yet learned he obedience by the things which he himself suffered. He said, I had to overcome.
Yes.
Satan took him up there into the pinnacle and showed him everything. Said, all this I give you if you just bow down and worship me. The only thing he wanted him to do was just do one thing. One thing.
Yes.
Just obey me in one point. He would have lost it all.
Yes, he would.
Church, you can do it all and yet offend in one point. Same thing in a marriage. You can do everything you're supposed to do in a marriage but one thing, and you have destroyed the marriage. Because you are not fulfilling. There was a king who did everything right in the sight of God, but he didn't do it with a perfect heart.
Yes.
And when you don't do it with a perfect heart, you don't have a full-fledged commitment.
True.
How we doing, church?
Pressing on.
It says, I'll grant to sit with me in my throne, even as I also overcame and am set down with my Father in his throne. Now, do you think God would have accepted him into the throne to sit down if he had not overcome? He had to overcome. Some people got to overcome drugs. They have to overcome liquor. They have to overcome their appetite for things that is displeasing in the sight of God. They have to overcome these things.
Yes.
Before you can realize you got a problem, your eyes got to come open that there is a problem.
Yes.
And once your eyes come open, amen, and you ask God to come in and help you to solve the problem.
Yes.
Amen.
Amen.
Read.
He that have an ear.
He that have an ear, what?
Let him hear what the Spirit.
Let him hear what the Spirit saith unto the churches.
The churches. Amen.
Amen. The churches. And in conclusion, 2 Peter, the 3rd chapter. Beginning at 13th verse. Listen to this. Nevertheless, we,
according to his promise,
Now, he has promised
yes,
that if you live right, heaven belongs to you.
that's right.
Amen. He's also promised that if you don't live right, hell is the place you're going to see.
Yes.
Amen. Nevertheless, we, according to his promise, do what?
Look for new heaven.
Amen. You look for new heavens and what?
And a new earth.
And a new earth.
Amen.
John said, I beheld the New Jerusalem coming down as a bride adorned with her husband from God.
From God.
Amen. Coming down, I beheld the New Jerusalem.
Yes.
Amen. That's the new earth. Read.
Wherein dwelleth righteousness.
Wherein this new earth.
Yes.
Amen.
Yes.
All righteousness. Amen. There ain't going to be nothing in there that is defiled. Nothing that is contrary.
That's right.
Nothing that is out of the way. But the only thing that's going to be in this new earth is righteousness.
Amen.
Read.
Wherefore, beloved,
what?
seeing that ye look for such things.
Seeing that you look, and everybody is looking for this heavenly place. I am looking to be with God one day.
Yes. Amen.
If you ain't, what's the use of joining the church?
Thank you.
What's the use of attending church?
Yeah.
What's the use of coming to God? What's the use of seeking God if you ain't looking to be with him one day?
Yes.
Blessed are the what? Pure in heart.
That's right.
For they shall see God. Don't expect to see God if your heart ain't pure.
Thank you.
And remember now, God knows your heart.
Yes.
Song said, be what you are and live the life. God knows your heart and you can't get by.
Yes. Amen.
Oh, you can fool people some, but you can't fool God none of the time.
None of the time. Thank you.
Amen.
Yes.
Read again, brother.
Wherefore, beloved,
what?
seeing that you look for such things.
You're looking for such things, do what?
Be diligent.
Want you to be what?
Diligent.
Diligent. Read.
That you may be found of him.
That you might be found. And remember now, he's coming back one day, and he ain't telling you when he's coming.
Oh, no.
But in an hour that you think not, the Son of Man come.
Yes.
That you might be found of him how?
In peace.
Hey, you know what? You ain't got no peace unless you're living right.
Thank you. That's right.
Amen. You ain't got no peace unless you're living right. If you've done what you're supposed to do, then you got peace. If you have not done what you're supposed to do, and you know the king is coming, you don't have any peace.
True.
You can always tell somebody that is not peaceful in mind as soon as the doorbell rings. Who's that? Who's that? Who's that? Who's that?
Yes.
Ain't no peace.
No peace.
Scared to death.
Yes.
Siren go off, you jump. What is that? Amen. When you got peace, you'll sleep right on through.
Yes. Amen.
But if your heart ain't right, everything frightens you. But be diligent, he says. Read. Be diligent that what?
That ye may be found of him.
Be found of him what?
In peace.
In peace, read.
Without spot.
Without what?
Without spot.
Anything that is contaminable. Without, God is coming back for a church without spot or wrinkle. You go to the grocery store, you don't want a peach or a pear that's got a worm in it. You're not after the worm, you want the peach.
Yes, that's right.
If it's got a spot on it, you don't want it.
Yes.
Some of y'all don't even want a box that's been crimped on the side. It doesn't matter, it hasn't harmed the inside. No, I don't want it, take it back.
Yes.
And you can open the box up and the container inside is perfectly good. No, I don't want that. The can is bent. No, I don't want it. So what? As long as the heart of it is not contaminated, it's fine.
Yes. Yes. Amen.
You know, if people were that particular about their souls.
Yes.
Amen.
Amen.
What a wonderful world this would be. How we doing, church?
Pressing on.
Read, bro.
And blameless.
Pure is having a similar nature or uniform